Alright, Andy, it's recording. Go!
Oh, hey everybody. Did you make it to a convention like G-Fest this year? Well, now you can bring the convention home to you. If you sign up for Buy.jp, you can shop auction sites and stores from Japan, from the comfort of your own home. You don't even have to put clothes on. The best part of going to a convention is visiting all the vendor booths and buying those hard-to-find things from Japan. Well, with Buy, you can find them easy. Buy or bid directly. And get yourself that soft vinyl toy, that cool manga, what the hell is this? With Buy, every day is B-Fest. See what I did there? You could save money using a Buy coupon, and if you sign up with the link in the description, you instantly get 2,000 yen of free shopping money. Free money to buy stuff, sign me up. But first, I'm getting back to my beauty sleep. Get out of here.
Enjoy this video sponsored by Buy.jp.
Hey, MIB!
Ah! What in the actual... Gotta wait a few seconds for YouTube monetization.
Fuck! It's me, Fanny. Remember? Your #1 fan. I'm back.
Oh no, you're reoccurring?
When are you gonna finish reviewing the Godzilla Pipeworks trilogy?
Oh.
I cannot sleep until you finish the trilogy.
You haven't been sleeping?
You already reviewed Destroy All Monsters Melee, and you reviewed Save the Earth. You need to finish the trilogy and review Godzilla Unleashed, so I can sleep again.
I reviewed Save the Earth like 5 months ago. Are you saying you haven't slept in 5 months?
Hasn't been that long.
Christ, Fanny, I'll review the game, okay? I'll finish the trilogy. Fanny!
I can no longer distinguish between waking life and the dreamscape. What is even reality? MIB, where the hell am I?
Godzilla Unleashed is the third of the trilogy of Godzilla games developed by Pipeworks and published by Atari. It was released in 2007 for the PlayStation 2 and Nintendo Wii. And oh boy, these games really jumped around different consoles, huh? Destroy All Monsters Melee was on GameCube and Xbox, Save the Earth was on PS2 and Xbox, and now this game is on PS2 and Wii. There's no console that has all 3 games. Alright, let's get this Wii remote ready. Connect this nunchuck. Yeah, listen, I've said it before. I didn't have a Wii when it was huge, and I don't play mine often, so this whole thing's a bit of a challenge for me. Where's the cursor hand? I can't even find the cursor hand to turn the ah, there it is. Right from the start, Unleashed feels like a downgrade from its predecessors. The opening cinematic is less, well, cinematic, consisting mostly of a general fighting montage. Modes include story, brawl, training, a store with unlockables, and general options.
You know, the brain doesn't really need sleep. It just wants upside down purple turtle Miley Cyrus.
Poor guy, I gotta get moving. I'm gonna enter the cheat code that unlocks everything. And look at all of these monsters! While the PS2 version has 20 playable monsters, the Wii version has 26. And something new is they're divided into 4 factions: Earth Defenders, Global Defense Force, Aliens, and Mutants. You get Jet Jaguar, Mechagodzilla, King Caesar, Megaguirus, Mogira, Anguirus, Godzilla, Kiryu, Mothra, Baragon, Godzilla 1990s, Godzilla 1954, Varan? Mechagodzilla 2, Fire Rodan, Megalon, Orga's in the house, Violante, Titanosaurus, Destoroyah, Final Wars Gigan, King Ghidorah, Mecha King Ghidorah, Space Godzilla, and 2 new characters created only for this game. They are the mutants Crystalak and Obsidius. Quick aside, during development, IGN polled readers with 4 monsters to determine who'd make it into this game. Obsidius was one of the 4, and of course he won, but the other monsters were the Visitor, Lightning Bug, and Fire Lion. So now these 3 guys get to join the ranks of Godzilla monsters that could have been. Go have a seat next to Griffin and Berserk, you guys. Although the PS2 version has less monsters, it had Batra, who was basically a Mothra reskin, and Showa-era Gigan. Arenas include Monster Island, Tokyo, Sydney, San Fran, London, Seattle, New York, and a crashed Vortac spaceship. That's right, the plot of this game is that the Vortac are back. Again. Third time's the charm. And they're trying to retrieve Space Godzilla's crystals that have been appearing around the Earth. Vorticia returns from the previous game, and the story has some human characters, including Dr. Shiragami from Godzilla vs. Biollante.
Heading directly toward Earth.
Are they alien ships?
The cinematics are really toned down. It's now just still images with bad voiceovers, and the overall feeling of playful schlock from the story of the other two games is missing here.
They're headed right for us. There isn't time to launch countermeasures. Send out a global alert.
I find the story and the story mode to be blah, so I'm going right to Brawl.
Monsters, fight!
That was all the enthusiasm you can drum up for that? What is your mom asleep in the next room and you're afraid you're gonna wake her? Give it some oomph, man! That is one big-ass Biollante, my god. Alright, let's do this. How do you... I'm trying to... Get up, you ass! This is like prom night all over, because I don't know what I'm doing. These fights default to 10 minutes, and you're gonna need that time because this drags. Ah, she's puking on me. Endless puke. It is like prom night all over. Turn around, no! Am I playing a fighting game, or am I the new drummer from Metallica? This blows, I'm sorry. I know I'm doing some of these controls right, but the game's not being extraordinarily responsive. I actually do my best when I just ditch any type of strategy and just button mash and twirl these things around like a cheerleader. 2, 4, 6, 8, the other games were much more great. Aiming fire attacks is the worst. At first I was like, why is Godzilla only shooting up like it's the 2019 poster? But then I realized, of course, you need to aim with the remote itself. And it's still sloppy.
Hello?
Ah! Oh, hey Fanny.
I'm not waving to you. I'm waving to them. My fans. Hi.
You must be delirious if you think you have fans.
Remember all those comments I got last time? They loved me.
Fanny, nobody likes...
Hello, am I on? Oh my god, I'm on! I am your biggest fan.
Oh no, another person claiming to be my biggest fan.
No, not you. I don't know who you are. I'm here for Fanny.
Fanny has a fan?
Yep. And also Fanny's fan has a fan.
Alright, that joke just cost me 3 subscribers. After some practice, I can mostly get the hang of the controls, but I still don't enjoy them. Waving my hands around did not add any fun or excitement to this fighting game. The game has an overall sense of feeling half-cooked, unpolished, definitely a step down in presentation and gameplay from the previous games. Actually, that brings me to the power surges. Instead of rage mode like the previous game, monsters can destroy crystals to fill up on a critical meter. And when this meter is filled, the monsters reach critical mass, and they get bigger and more powerful, but they lose a cell of HP when leaving critical mass. Rage attacks are now power surges, and they can also be used once per battle, and no. None of that's doing it for me. All of these restructures and changes for the sake of changes, so the game feels different, they all feel a step backwards. It feels like Unleashed was the first game of the trilogy, not the third. The best thing this game's got going for it, and I think its highest point, is its match customizations. You can highly customize matches, so I can speed things up, dramatically lower the match time. Hell, I can even make everyone smaller so they don't hog up the whole screen. Look at this robot madness. I think it's here where you'll find the most fun in this game, especially if you're playing with friends. But it's still not enough to make this game feel overall better than the other two, especially with these Wii controls.
Do the voices.
Huh?
Show some game footage, and then do all those monster voices like last time.
You seem awake again.
I just snorted a small mound of wasabi. Let's go!
Wasabi. Hilarious. Where does he come up with these?
It's the rematch, assholes! This time, I'm gonna win.
I tell you will.
Stop that annoying laughter already! That's it, I'm gonna hang back here and let you guys duke it out. Psych, eat this! Firepower! What? You're not supposed to be able to. Ow! Oh! Ow! My foot! Ow! 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 Crotch shot! Oh! If I had balls, that would hurt. I'm not trying to jump around like an asshole. It's the goddamn Wii remote. Get out of here! Stop growing!
You're talking to me, Sub-Zero? My fatality move is shoving your head so far up your butt you disappear.
I can't control this atomic breath.
I could do that too. Titano breath power.
Well, it's settled. This is the worst pool party ever.
I know I barely touched on story mode, but it's because I don't like it. But I know it has its fans who enjoy that the different monster factions could have separate goals and outcomes. There are different endings to the story based on which monster faction you beat the game as. Where's the ending where Mecha King Ghidorah travels back to 2006 to convince Atari to put this game on Xbox instead of Wii? 3 stars! It's hard not to compare this to the other 2 games in the trilogy, but when you do, those other games run circles around Unleashed. On its own, in a vacuum, Godzilla Unleashed is a serviceable way for you to play as your favorite Toho monsters, and there are many here, and you can pull some enjoyment out of this with friends with the Brawl customization settings. Godzilla fans will no doubt be more forgiving with the game's setbacks, and appreciate being able to play as Violante or Varan or whoever. But fighting game fans will be frustrated with the unresponsive Wii controls, and they won't be impressed with the overall rough edges on this game. The game's also noteworthy, of course, for the 2 new monsters, although so far this is the only place we've seen them in. Apparently this game was at one point planned for the PSP, but that was cancelled, which is a shame. This type of game makes more sense on a PSP than trying to force it to work on a Wii. And it would have been better than the Godzilla Unleashed spin-off game we did get, Double Smash on the DS.
Double Smash on the DS.
Alright, Fanny, I finished the Pipeworks trilogy. You can finally fall asleep. Like a sweet little big-bearded baby. You know, guys, I'm almost finished reviewing every Godzilla video game ever made. There's only a small handful left to cover.
What? Well, you must review them so that we can finish the list.
Oh no.
I will not sleep until you have finished reviewing every single Godzilla video game.
In England, Fanny means vagina.